us, and Fix was going to rebuild the house. The insurance company says, no, it has to be repaired. And the county says, no, it has to be torn down.
Right, so you're in a no-win situation. Now, again, we're here with Clarence and Juanita Harden, who lost their home in a house fire off of McKinney, and that was last year sometime. And now, Brenda Van Haren is your victim's right advocate. Now, does she sit with you in the courtroom? Does she tell you what's going on?
No.
No,
What does she do when she's in the courtroom with you?
just sit there.
She sits away from us and just sits there to proceed like a bump on a log.
And what did they tell you when you went for the last sentencing of the boy who pled guilty? Did you give them a victim statement?
No, they refused to read our impact statement, and they refused to let us read it because Judge Cahill said that the impact statement went against what he had already decided before it came to court that was going to happen to the juvenile.
Now, we saw in a letter from Daisy Flores, which I'll be providing the Valley stations that I'm sending this to, that in bold letters from Daisy Flores' office said, only you can read your impact statement in court, that the victim's rep won't do it, you can't have someone else do it. How do you feel about that?
Well, I feel like I could read it just fine if they would only let me, but they won't allow me to read it.
How do you feel about that, Clarence?
I think it should be read. If a law that they can't refuse, what I've been told.
But they did refuse. They did refuse you to read it.
Yes.
They didn't let you read it, right?
No,
Yeah.
and they against the law because we supposed to have a chance to get our impact.
Right.
By law.
So how do you feel that the Victims' Rights Office and the county attorney, Gila County Attorney Daisy Flores, are treating you? Do you think they're helping you through this victimization? You're victims of this fire? Do you think they're re-victimizing you? Have you had your opportunity to be heard?
They're re-victimizing us. We are becoming victims of the victim's office because the way I see it, Brenda Van Haren went over to talk to the juveniles after a hearing one day. Instead of talking to us and consoling us,
Or explaining things?
She went over to the juvenile side instead of leaving that up to their lawyers. And she went over to talk to the juveniles instead of talking to us.
The lawyer, their lawyer wasn't from Tucson. They wasn't there that day. So see what they're talking to them. Her and Clark, the assistant county attorney.
So, what, have you been threatened, or has anybody tried to intimidate you or make you go away and stop talking?
No.
No.
Okay.
But they don't let us talk either.
What did they tell you at the Victims' Rights Office about not wanting you to come up there? What was going to happen?
Well, I got in an argument with a investigator. Told me I was going to have to sign them paper for being a judiciary.
A fiduciary.
Yeah.
So when you were questioning things, they made you seem like you were not able to care for yourself, and they wanted you to sign fiduciary papers. Haven't you guys cared for yourself your entire lives by yourself?
Our entire lives, we have cared for ourselves. We care for our finances. I pay the bills. I see to it that we have enough money for everything that we need. I buy the groceries. I write the checks.
You had a nice house.
We had a nice house. we had a home, and now we don't have a home.
I'm so sorry, and I'm so sorry that you have to go through this. What did Judge Dubers tell you?
I haven't talked to Judge.
Did somebody tell you that you could end up getting in trouble?
Yeah, that man I got in an auto with up at the victim right office.
Mejia, the officer in the thing. So, I know this is upsetting, but ultimately, what would you like to see happen in this case?
I'd like to see a home. I would like to get back in my home.
We want a home. We don't want to be paying rent to some landlord. We want our own home. Like our home was taken away from us, and we paid no rent for 36 years. And we would like to see that again. We'd like to be in our own home, rent-free, where we can do as we please with our home.
Right. Is your victim's advocate advocating for all of the restitution she should, do you think?
No. She only advocated for $500 for us. And it cost like $139,000 to replace our home. And she advocated $500 in restitution.
So the insurance company says that they will restore the house, so you give these rebuilders all this money to refix your house, and then after the county comes in and says, no, they can't fix it, they have to tear it down, the insurance company says they've already settled, so pretty much they're saying you're screwed.
Yeah. They said you're screwed over, you don't deserve a home.
That's terrible, because I know you guys work hard.
It's the same as home.
I met with only one time. I met with only a real good friend of mine, only Valdez. And in the meeting and all, day before said I would never get my house back.
That's wrong. And then she said, only you, and I'm going to send this letter, only you can speak at your victim statements, what they already refused you. Now, we know that in other cases here, I was going to speak one time, and the victim's advocate spoke, so I can't understand why that they're doing that, and that's what we want answers to, right, is why all this...
We want answers to why don't we have a voice in the court. We have no voice and nothing to say about anything.
Right. And so you feel that the victim's rights office is working with you or against you?
Against us. We're victimized again the second time.
Okay. Thank you for going over this again. I know it's hard, but we're going to try to find some other help to resolve this situation. Okay, thanks.
We need help.
Yeah, all right. Okay.
I appreciate it.
Okay, close.